Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In Game 5 of the World Series, the Detroit Tigers combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-2. They now have a 3-2 series lead going into Game 6. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 7, Albert Almora.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. The 1-2 misses inside off the plate. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
The 1-2 pulled toward right center field. Number 1 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Tom Seaver will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And there's one down now.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 12.
In now, number 12. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the
And with
designated
two
hitter,
away now, let's take
Miguel
another look at our playoff brackets.
Cabrera.
And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the run is Almora. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Bryant stands at second with no outs. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Di Maria comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The designated hitter, Ian Happ.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Right side. He's got it. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
The right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch, the 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, number 13, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Stepping into the box, Brian Mendel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Let's hope he's okay. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Ready on 1 and 2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1 and 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Addison Russell, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. All even now, 2 and 2. The 2-2. Ball 3. 3 and 2 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's Javier Baez. Fly down in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Still 1-2. One out, nobody on. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, 2 down now. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. On the move is Martinez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 1-1. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with a leadoff triple.
Standing in now, number 9. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Hayward. Gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the series, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Into the box, number 1. 1-2. Line drive to center field. Almora is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, number 12.
Into the box now, number 12. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Still only 1 out in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run.
Now at the plate, Ted Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready now, Anthony Rizzo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. And this one will bounce into the wall. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, number 13. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brian.
Ready for another chance. Brian Mendel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Paul.
Now batting, Paul DeMaria earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 3-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right fielder, Jason.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Next for the Tigers, J.D. Martinez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Line drive to left. Williams is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And he misses again, ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Waiting on it is Almora. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. But they lead it 3-0. Now back to the leadoff spot from the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Mendel has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So in now for Chicago, Albert Almora. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Almora with an even count, 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. This is line to left. Di Maria has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Into the box, Ted Williams. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The third baseman.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Lined hard to the left side. But foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
The next 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Ian Happ. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. 1 run scores. Throwing to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1 and 2 now. Bryant on third, Happ at second with 2 gone. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 1. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 12.
Now to the plate, number 12. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
Next to the plate for the Tigers. Number 28 will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Towards second. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. He's running again. Grounded back up the middle. The tag, and they got him at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're on to the 7th here in Game 6. It's the Tigers 3 and the Cubs 2. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
Di Maria arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In now, Addison Russell. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. High in the air out to center field. Number 1 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Swinging a soft liner, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was
Now
able to
batting,
stay
the
inside
center
that ball
fielder,
for a soft liner in his center field.
Almora.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like
Up
a
next
pretty
for the
easy
Cubs.
inning to start. All of a sudden,
The left
2
fielder.
outs and back-to-back
Okay.
singles. Runners at
Williams.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. In to score is that runner from third, and that's a big one as we are tied here in Game 6.
You know, D-Row, in today's
batting.
game, it's not
First base.
easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Nip the corner, 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Anthony Rizzo, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big time help here
Your
to
attention,
preserve a
please.
no decision.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
So with a left-handed
Number
hitter
41.
waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Almora, the runner at third. Williams on second. Bryant on at first with 2 down. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. It's stretch time in Motown, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding in, number 13, 1 for 2 with a and that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Brian Mendel is on deck. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
next for the
All he
Tigers.
wants to do is get on
The
base
catcher.
and take advantage of
Ryan
the strength of his game,
Mendel.
which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
1 and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this
Now
guy throws
batting,
out a fillet of
left fielder.
fish to the opposite
Ball.
field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gives the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. One left for Detroit. Still tied 3-3. Number 51 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 51.
Ian Happ will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
The catcher, number 4.
Well, that's one way to lead an inning off when the game is tied. The manager would have liked for him just to get on base so that one of his teammates could bring him home, but he does it almost all on his own as the ball goes off the wall and he hustles into third with a triple.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they have taken the lead here in Game 6.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Good shortstop.
Now at the plate, Addison Russell is working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike three. Digging in once again, Javier Baez, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Grounded down the third baseline.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the eighth coming up. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 46.
Step.
Pedro Strop.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
One strike.
Into right field. That's a base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Domingo Ayala.
Standing in now, Number 9 pitches a called strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Stroke is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
Number 1.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, number 1. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ayala leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Grounded softly to the right. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So a big moment here, and standing in, number 12, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a line drive, and it'll tie the ball game as this is down for extra bases. In to score from third, the tying run. The relay throw, and he is out at third base, trying to move up as a possible go-ahead run, and the inning is over. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. On to the ninth. Domingo Ayala is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
For the Tigers. Now playing
so stepping in, Albert Almora. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 9.
Digging in, Ted Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a ball lined to the left side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Di Maria will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Up next to the play.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Chris Bryant.
Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1. Score remains tied at 4. Next will be the designated hitter, number 28. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Number 13.
And next it'll be the Tigers. Cleanup hitter, number 13. The winning run is at first base. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Brian Mendel. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. Soft liner towards short. One there. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. Now in the box, Paul DeMaria. He's got
Paul DeMaria.
One and one. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. He's fallen behind now. 3 and 1. J.D. Martinez would be next. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 2-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Heroes are born in October, and you can add another name to that one right here as he finds a way to win this thing with a dramatic walk-off. Wow! What a clutch at bat, what a game, and what a World Series.
How about turning in a performance like this in a series-clinching game? Guys, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. This is where it matters the most. People are going to be talking about this performance here for the rest of his life. He was on the big stage for everyone to see, and he was the difference maker in the series victory.
Back now on the show as we take you through a few of the sights and sounds of the final game of this World Series. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors.